Hello, welcome back to today's first video, doing the 5-day forecast. Today's first video. We've got more videos to do later on. We'll have a look at the Beige Climate Centre for the next 40 days. And if we have time this evening, we'll also do Storm Watch. Because we are in for storms over the coming few days. We're going to have thunderstorms pushing up from the south tonight and into tomorrow. And then again, another push, I think, on Saturday. So quite an interesting few days to come from a convective point of view. The real story for today is the heat down in the southeast. We could be up to around 32 degrees in the far southeast, and across East Anglia that's around 90 Fahrenheit. Before I get on the 5-day forecast, so just to say about the ads, there's links to articles on all the pages. Have a browse widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. And thanks very much for doing that. This video ads on most pages, which own our content when you watch me close back up again, does help pay thegazoffice.com. The websites using for 5-day forecasts are the weatheroutlook.com and westcentral.d. You can find a link to both websites on the links page. So just starting with the radar picture from Weather Outlook, there's not much going on right now. It is virtually universally dry across the country. A few showers across western parts of Ireland, and maybe a few showers close to the south coast, but they look quite insignificant. There's nothing really else doing with the radar picture at the moment, but things will liven up, I think, through the course of this evening particularly. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart. So we've got a north-south split. We've got high pressure out to the north, or a little ridge of high pressure out to the north within cooler, fresher air. In between, there's a really weak weather front, but it is going to invigorate as hot air comes up from the south, engages with that front and sort of peps it up, and that'll happen tonight and tomorrow. So for the rest of today, we're going to have a lot of dry weather across the country. The heat's going to build in the south. As I say, we could be at around 32, 90 Fahrenheit in the far southeast of the country. Elsewhere through England and Wales, probably it's around 27, 28, 29, 30, so into the low to mid 80s Fahrenheit. And we'll have some showers breaking out through the Channel and into the south coast by this evening, and those could be a little bit thundery. Scotland and Northern Ireland having a mostly dry day today, and it's cooler up there. It's much fresher with temperatures around 20 or 21 degrees. So quite a big temperature gradient across the country today, and that will start to fuel these thundery downpours overnight and through tomorrow. So low pressure is starting to push up from the south. The heat low is coming out of the Bay of Biscay, picking up moisture, classic plume type scenario. And we've already got that weather front that's lying through the central swathe of the country that will be sort of reinvigorated by the humidity and the thundery low that's coming up from the south. Quite a complex scenario this, so we are going to be seeing changes as we go along. Don't expect things to be panning out exactly as predicted at the moment. There will be changes coming along over the next few hours and days, because it's just a very difficult and complex situation. So overnight we're going to find showers become increasingly widespread in the south. They'll turn thundery. There could well be lightning and thunder down in the south through the second half of the night, particularly. Don't be surprised if you're woken up by some claps of thunder in the night. Further north, it's going to be a dry night and actually quite chilly for Scotland and Northern Ireland. We're going to be seeing temperatures down into single figures, 7, 8, 9 degrees there, whereas in London, we're probably not going to fall much lower than around 20 degrees tonight, so a really warm and humid night coming up down in the southeast. We've got a thundery trough across the country, particularly England and Wales, on Thursday. So I think we'll start off with showers or thunderstorms trundling northwards across England and Wales. They could be quite heavy, giving flash flooding perhaps in one or two places, and quite a bit of lightning. I think I tend to ease down a fair amount through the course of the morning, and then in the afternoon, after perhaps some sunny spells, we'll find things pepping up again. So expect the risk of rain or thunderstorms on and off across parts of England and Wales through the course of Thursday. As ever with storms, some places will miss them and stay dry altogether, whereas some places will get some real deluges. Further north again, I think Scotland just about hangs on to dry weather through daylight hours, although this area of low pressure just here will bring showery rain, not thunder, but showery rain in towards Northern Ireland. Temperatures in the southeast, perhaps not quite as hot as today. There's going to be a lot more cloud around, And I'm not sure they would get the thundery showers right down into the extreme southeast of the country. But there will be more cloud around, so it'll limit temperatures a little bit. Nevertheless, still a very warm, if not hot day. Temperatures widely up to 30 degrees across East Anglia and southeast England once again. But once more to the north, it is a lot cooler, with temperatures through Scotland and Northern Ireland just 18 or 19 degrees. So that's the place to go if you don't like the heat. Those storms will carry on northwards through the course of Thursday evening, so they'll push through northern England into Scotland overnight Thursday into Friday. Things will turn much drier and calmer following on behind, and then Friday should be a drier day. We're under a slight transient ridge on Friday, although the next thundery low is beginning to get going across France. So we might start off with some thundery rain across northeast parts of Scotland on Friday morning. That rain will push away fairly quickly, and then we're looking at a basically dry day with sunny spells. It'll be slightly cooler and fresher down in the southeast, still very warm, but temperatures up to around 26, 27, possibly 28 degrees. So still actually fairly hot down in the southeast for the time of year. That is above average, but it won't feel as hot and humid as it has done over the previous days. Further north, it just continues to be relatively cool for the north and the west of the country. Now, as we go through Friday night, the humidity will start to build again as this next thundery low begins to push northwards out of France. So that's going to bring a renewed risk of thunderstorms into the south through the course of Friday night and into Saturday morning. Temperatures will be feeling very humid as well on Friday night, but further north it remains quite chilly for parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. A real north-south split coming up with the temperatures over the next few days. Saturday starts the bank holiday weekend with this thundery low across England and Wales. So I think what's going to happen is that we'll have a band of thunderstorms pushing northwards through Friday night and Saturday morning. And then following behind, I suspect we'll get some thundery rain, and that might not have much way of lightning and thunder within it, but it's likely to be just persistent, heavy, thundery rain coming and going across parts of England and Wales. For Scotland and Northern Ireland, and possibly parts of northwest England, mainly dry with sunny spells. Now, it is going to be humid with this thundery low, so temperatures in the far southeast could be up to around 25 or 26 degrees. But if the thundery rain gets going, it might actually be quite a coolish day with temperatures of just 17 or 18 Celsius under that persistent rain. And further north, that's the kind of temperatures we'll have up there as well. That's a very complex scenario for Saturday. It's quite a way off, so we'll be keeping you updated on that, but Saturday could potentially be a very wet day down in parts of England and Wales anyway. It's all sort of simplifying as we go through into Sunday, because that thundery low by then is moving away in towards Denmark, and this next area of low pressure coming in off the Atlantic, and that's just a trough that's bringing cooler, fresher air and showery conditions. So the thundery weather will move away to the north and east overnight Saturday into Sunday, leaving us with a mainly dry, a much cooler, fresher feel on Sunday morning. Sunny spells coming through, and then this area of low pressure, it's a trough really, will come in from the west and bring showers across the country through Sunday afternoon. Those showers shouldn't be particularly thundery. I don't think they'll be sort of torrential downpours. They'll just be fairly heavy showers moving across the UK from west to east. Temperature's still pretty warm in the southeast, up to 23 or 24, but it is going to be a cooler and fresher feel, and that fresher feel will be spreading southwards and eastwards all the time. And then we finish up on Bank Holiday Monday looking like this, trying to build a little bit of a ridge from the southwest, but we've still got a trough actually within the 500 millibar flow. So I suspect we'll have further showers on Bank Holiday Monday, particularly for the north and the east, but west will probably get the best of the weather. So if you want to go out for the day, go to the coast, it could well be that western and southwestern parts of the country will be the coast to go to on this Bank Holiday Monday, whereas the north and the eastern coast likely to have more in the way of cloud and showers. As I say, this is a long way off, so we'll be updating about this over the next few days. Anyway, of course, it isn't a bank holiday for Scotland. Temperatures ranging from around 15 to 21, so back down to around the seasonal average. Finally, have a look at charts from the weather outlook. So loads of dry weather coming up today. It's hot down in the southeast. Temperature could be hitting 90 Fahrenheit somewhere like London, but by this evening we'll start to get showers going on the south coast. They'll become more widespread overnight and push northwards across parts of England and Wales through the course of Thursday. Could be some big downpours in there, maybe merging in some longer spells of rain too, because the winds are light. So expect the risk of some pretty wet conditions in places. Not everywhere will get these downpours tomorrow, but they will be around. And they'll be slow moving, so if you catch one of these showers or storms, you'll know about it. We go through to Friday. It's a much quieter day then on Friday. Feeling a little bit cooler and fresher down in the southeast as well. Overnight, Friday and Saturday, it turns humid again and more thundery conditions push up from the south, give quite a wet day across parts of England and Wales. On Saturday, some really big showers, perhaps merging into longer spells of thundery rain through the course of the day. Then, as go through into Sunday and Bank Holiday Monday, turns cooler and fresher. All the thundery weather moves away, and we just look at showers coming in from the Atlantic. In a cooler, fresher, Atlantic-based air mass. By the time you get through to Bank Holiday Monday, the west and southwest could be the places to go with the showers in the north and the east. It's a long way off, though, that. So, in summary, a really interesting 5 days coming up. Obviously, we're going to be in for, we are having a heat wave, little mini heat wave today. Temperatures are going to reach around 32 degrees, 90 Fahrenheit in the southeast. That's going to lead to thunder. We're going to have thunderstorms across the country, pushing up from the south tonight, but across England and Wales tomorrow. They'll push northwards into Scotland on Thursday night. Friday will be a quieter, slightly fresher day. Then back to thundery weather for Saturday. Sunday and Monday having sunshine and showers with a bit of cooler, fresher Atlantic-based air mass. That's all for now. I'm going to be doing the Beige Climate Centre 40-day look ahead in a little while, and this evening hoping to update Stormwatch. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.